Hello and welcome back to the Deep Dive. I am so happy you are here with us today. Whether you are listening on your morning walk or, dealing with your commute or just relaxing at home, I just want to remind you that this is your safe space. We have a saying we like to come back to again and again. It's connection, not perfection. We are here to practice, to make mistakes, and to get better together.
That's nicely. And today we have a very serious agenda. We're not just chatting about abstract theories today. We are building a foundation. Today our mission is to master quantity, specifically the absolute logic between the words much and many.
Oh, this is a huge one. It sounds so simple on the surface, but I hear students, even advanced ones, mix these up all the time. It's one of those things that immediately marks you as a non-native speaker, if you get it.
It is. It is one of the most common errors, yes.
What?
But here's the good news. It is also one of the easiest to fix if you understand the logic underneath. It isn't random. English can be chaotic, I know, but this specific rule is actually quite beautiful in its consistency. To start, I want you to imagine a scenario.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's picture it.
You're at a party. It's a nice, sophisticated gathering. You're holding a drink, maybe feeling a little nervous. You are talking to a new friend, and the conversation is going well. You want to ask about their family. So you look at them and you say, "How much brothers do you have?"
Ooh, how much brothers?
Yeah.
I physically winced when you said that.
Stop. Freeze that moment. Why? Why did you wince?
I have to be honest with you. When I hear that, it just feels uncomfortable. I understand the question. I know exactly what they're asking.
Yeah.
But how much brothers? It sounds like you're buying brothers at the supermarket. Like you're weighing them on a scale. Like, I would like 2 kilos of brothers, please.
Exactly. That is the perfect description. It sounds like you were buying them by weight. It sounds broken. And that is because, in the English mind, the world is divided into two very distinct, non-negotiable lists.
It's really just 2 lists. That's it.
It's just two. List number 1. Things you can count. Discrete items. 1, 2, 3. List number 2. Things you can only measure. Blobs, liquids, concepts. If you mix these lists up, you sound confused about the nature of reality.
That is pretty heavy for a grammar rule, the nature of reality.
In a way, yes. Language reflects how we see the world, so we need to know which list a word belongs to, and we need to know it immediately.
Okay, so how do we do that? Without memorizing an entire dictionary.
We have a tool, a very simple tool. It is called the rule of S.
The rule of S. I love a practical tool. Let's unpack this. How does it work?
It's very simple.
Okay.
I want you to look at a word, any noun, and I want you to ask yourself just one question. Can I add the letter S to the end of this word and have it make sense?
Can we try an example? Let's ground this a little.
Of course. Let's look at an apple. Picture a red apple on a table. Can we have one apple?
One apple.
Yeah, we have two.
Yes, 2 apples. We add the S. Sounds totally natural.
Correct. You can count them. 1, 2, 3. Because you can count them, and because you can add an S, you must use the word many.
Many. Okay.
So the question is, how many apples?
How many apples? Okay, yeah, that feels right. Let's try another one just to make sure we've got it.
Let's try car. Look out the window at the street. Can you see one car?
Yep. 1 car.
Can you see 2 cars?
Yes. 2 cars. The S works perfectly.
Therefore, it is countable. It is on list number 1. So what is the question?
It has to be how many cars?
Precisely. If you can count it, use many. Now let's look at the other list. This is where people get tripped up. Let's look at water.
Water. Okay.
Can you have 1 water?
Well, casually, I guess someone might say, can I get 2 waters at a restaurant? But they mean bottles, right? Or gases.
Exactly. They are counting the containers, the bottles or the glasses. But look at a puddle on the floor. Can you count the liquid itself? Can you say, I have 2 waters in my glass?
No, that sounds totally wrong. You can't say 2 waters. It's just water.
Yeah.
It's a substance.
Exactly. There is no plural. You cannot add the S. Therefore, you cannot count it. You can only measure it in liters or cups or gallons. And if you cannot count it, you must use much.
So how much water?
Yes. How much water? Think about it like this. Countable things have boundaries. An apple has a skin. It ends. Uncountable things like water, they flow. They don't have clear edges unless you put them in a container.
That actually helps the visualization a lot. Let's try another one from this flow list. What about time?
Time is a fascinating one. Can you say, I have 3 times?
No, well, not in the context of duration. You can say, I went there 3 times, meaning occasions, but you can't say, I have 3 times to finish this project.
Correct. Time is a continuous stream. You just have time.
So do we say how many time or how much time?
It has to be how much time because
Yeah.
there is no S.
Okay. So you have the logic. This is the foundation. But I think we need to talk about the exceptions because English is never that simple, is it? There's always a trap.
There is always a trap. And this one is a big one.
Here's where it gets really interesting and, yeah, a little bit tricky. The trap is money.
Ah, yes. Money, the source of so much confusion.
Think about it. We count money all the time.
Right?
I mean, $1, $2, $5. We count coins, 1 coin, 2 coins. So logically, you might think money is countable.
It seems logical on the surface. You can hold it in your hand. It feels discreet.
But apply your rule, the rule of S. Look at the word money. Can you say, I have 3 monies?
I have 3 monies. No, that is absolutely incorrect.
Right. It sounds terrible.
It sounds archaic or perhaps legalistic, but in normal, everyday English, never.
So what's happening here? Why?
Well, money is an abstract concept. It represents value. The currency, so dollars, euros, yen, those are countable units. But the concept itself, wealth or money, is a mass noun. It's like water. It flows.
That is such a great way to put it. You can count the dollars, you can count the coins, but you cannot count the word money itself.
So because the word money does not take an S.
It goes on the uncountable list.
Yeah.
It goes with the water and the time.
Which means,
It means we always say, how much money?
how much money do you have?
Never, how many money?
Exactly. And this trap appears with other words too, right? I think the source material mentioned bread
Bread, yes. This is a classic classroom struggle.
because in so many other languages, you can count bread. Un pain, deux pains. But in English.
In English, bread is the substance. It's like wood or metal.
Right.
You can count slices of bread. You can count loaves of bread. But you generally don't say, I bought 3 breads.
You just buy bread. So it's how much bread?
Precisely. And let's look at one more that trips up business learners constantly. The word is information.
Oh, that's a good one. Information. I hear people say, I have many informations for you all the time.
And it immediately sounds incorrect to a native ear.
Why, though?
Because information is abstract. It's a collection of data. You never say information.
No, never. It's just information. No S. So how much information?
Exactly. How much information do we have on the client? This is so vital. If there is no S on the word, you must use how much.
And just to add one little layer of sophistication here, this is what separates the beginners from the masters. This same rule applies to fewer and less as well.
Oh, tell me more. Is this the supermarket thing?
It is the supermarket thing. You know the checkout line that says 10 items or less?
Yeah, the express lane.
Of course.
It is grammatically wrong.
Really? Why?
Because items are countable. 1 item, 2 items. It has an S, so it should be 10 items or fewer. Use fewer for list number 1 and less for list number 2.
So less water, but fewer apples.
Exactly. The sign should be 10 items or fewer, but less has become common because it's shorter. Still, knowing the difference makes you sound much more polished.
That is a great little nugget to keep in our back pocket. But let's get back to the core mission. Much and many.
Agreed. Understanding the rule is step 1. But we are not here to just understand. We are here to master.
Which means we need to practice. We need to get this out of your head and into your mouth.
It is time for the drill. I love this part. Okay, how does it work today?
We are going to use the 3-second rule.
The 3-second rule. Okay, explain that for everyone listening.
I will say a word, just a noun. You, the listener, have exactly 3 seconds to decide, is it how much or how many?
3 seconds is not a lot of time. That really puts the pressure on.
It is enough. You need to trust your instinct. Use the rule of S. If you can count it, how many? If you can't, how much? After 3 seconds, I will give you the answer.
And then what?
Then we will loop it. I will say the correct phrase. I will leave a silence, and I want you to say it out loud.
Out loud, even if I'm on the bus.
Especially if you are on the bus. You must speak to build the muscle memory.
Okay, I'm ready. Listener, are you ready? Let's take a deep breath. Focus on the word.
Here we go. Drill number 1. The word is friends. Think. 1 friend, 2 friends. The answer is how many friends?
Did you get it? I hope so. You can count friends. Hopefully you have more than one. 1 friend, 2 friends. The S is right there.
Now, let's lock it in. I will say it. Then you say it. How many friends? Again, how many friends? One more time. How many friends?
Great job. I hope you're actually saying it. It makes all the difference.
Next word. Drill number 2. The word is sugar. Think about the little grains. Can you count them? The answer is how much sugar?
Right. It's like salt. It's like sand. You don't say 3 sugars, well, unless you mean cubes in your tea, but generally when you're baking, it's just sugar. Uncountable.
Precisely. It is a mass. Let's practice the correct phrase. Listen and repeat. How much sugar?
How much sugar?
Nice and loud. You've got this. How much sugar?
Perfect.
Now, drill number 3. This is the big one. Are you ready for the trap?
I am. I'm picturing a cash register opening.
The word is money. Remember the rule, there is no S. The answer is how much money?
Yes. Do not let your brain trick you. You count the coins, but you always ask, how much money?
Let's make this one automatic. Repeat after me. How much money?
How much money?
You got this. Come on.
How much money?
Let's do one more, just to be sure. Let's go right back to the beginning. The word is brothers. Apply the S. The answer is how many brothers?
Yes. Not how much. Never again.
Repeat it. Fix the error for good. How many brothers? How many brothers?
Perfect.
You see, it is logic. It is not magic. It is just a list.
And you are asking the right questions now. You're not buying your friend's brothers by the kilo anymore.
No, you are not. And that is a significant improvement in your social skills, I would say.
So what does this all mean? It means you can walk into a store or a party and feel confident. You know the difference between the countable and the uncountable. You know that if you can put an S on it, you can probably count it.
However,
Oh, here it comes. However, there's always a twist.
we have mastered the question, how much and how many, but life is not always a question.
That is so true.
Yeah.
We can't just walk around interrogating people about their apples and their brothers.
Sometimes you do not want to ask. Sometimes you want to answer. You want to say, yes, I have a little bit, or I have a few.
The statements, the answers, the other side of the coin.
We call this the middle ground. It's not zero, and it's not a lot. It is somewhere in the middle.
And that uses different words, doesn't it? We can't really use much and many there.
Not usually in a positive sentence, no. You wouldn't say, I have much money. It sounds unnatural. You would say, I have a lot of money.
Right. And I have many friends is okay, but I have a lot of friends is more common. But yeah, I have much friends sounds wrong.
Exactly. So how do we handle these positive statements? That is precisely what we're going to cover in the next deep dive.
That's right. Episode 30 is titled The Existence. We're going to talk about how to say what you have. A few, a little, some, any. All those small words that make a huge difference.
But for now, you have homework.
We always have homework. But we promise it's fun.
Yeah.
What is the mission for today?
Your mission is simple. I want you to be a detective. For the next 24 hours, just look at the objects around you.
Yeah, look at your desk right now. Look in your kitchen.
And ask a question. Can I put an S on this?
Look at your coffee. Can you say coffees? Usually, no.
Oh.
So how much coffee?
Look at your pens. Can you say pens? Yes. So how many pens?
Do this 5 times today.
Yeah.
That's it. Just 5 times. Connect the word you see to the rule we practiced.
And pay special attention to the tricky ones. Furniture, luggage, advice.
Oh, advice is a good one. You say, can you give me some advice? Not an advice.
Exactly. Uncountable. Connection, not perfection. But please get the money rule right.
Yes, please get the money right. How much money? Say it with us.
Thank you for your hard work today. This is how you build fluency. One brick at a time.
We are so proud of the effort you're putting in. Keep practicing, keep listening, and we will see you in the next deep dive.
Goodbye.